Dogecoin, Dogeday is here, and I've got a ton of information in full detail for you in this video. And I'm going to give it to you all so you know what maybe you should be doing or not be doing, so you can be entertained and informed at the same time. I'm going to talk about my price prediction in here, tweets that might affect the price of Dogecoin today and in the near future, expectations that we're leading into this day and how it's going to play out during the day, which is very important. Also, what are the whales doing today? What is going on? I actually have some sheets that are showing whales that they're buying or selling. That's very important news. And also everything basically, whether or not you should be taking profits, buying, selling, expecting in the long term, and my opinion and take on that and what I am actually doing. This is everything you need to know, and I'm going to give it to you all right now. But please like and subscribe if you've been watching the live streams. If you like these informative videos, I'm going to give you my straight, honest opinion without all the hype in this video. So please like and subscribe and join the live stream when I do them at night, because we have a blast on them. So let me just go ahead and jump right into everything. First, there are expectations. There's been so much hype coming into this, over the last week or so. The amount of press that Dogecoin has been getting has been incredible. And really, is that a good thing or a bad thing? And we need to ask ourselves that. And the reason we need to ask ourselves is because there's an old saying that it's buy on the rumor and sell on the news. And so with Dogeday coming up, there's been a big run up. And if we look at the chart over here, and if I look at over the past 5 days, you can see the run up that has it's off the charts, literally. You can see the run up that has happened over here. And over the day before leading into Dogeday, you can see where the price really jumped up, and then it went back down into the 30-cent range. In the 30-cent range, hey, it's a lot better than 5 cents, where a large amount of people bought in. But if you bought in at 38 cents, you don't like 30 cents, right? So what should we be looking at? What would I look at if this was me? And by the way, this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please don't sue me because, well, I'm not a financial advisor, and you should use your own information when you're looking at buying investments like stocks or cryptocurrency, especially cryptocurrency. Do your due diligence. But I'm just giving you my opinion on what I am looking at. And so far, I got to say, I kind of been right on the button about a lot of this. If you look at the pricing, and I kind of think there was a really large buying. Does that mean there's not going to be more people buying in during Dogeday? No, it does not mean that. But here's what you really need to look at before you buy or sell right now, depending on your price point. What did you buy in at? What exactly are you trying to get out of this? Do you think it's going to go to $1? If you do, then you aren't even paying attention to what's happening today in Dogeday. But if you're trying to do a short-term gain, there's a lot of day trading that's going to happen here that you can probably make money on. And a lot of people, I know a lot of guys that are in the Dave's Doge Den. Join our Discord. It's in the description, and we have a ton of fun in there. We talk about all kinds of stuff besides just Dogecoin, by the way. Aliens, all kinds of weird stuff. So, but if you bought at 5 cents and you want to trim some of your profits, a lot of people are doing that. And I don't want to get ahead of myself on whether you should be trying to collect profits or not. But the expectations sometimes can hurt. So what happens if there aren't these big tweets and everything that come out? Well, that can really hurt the pricing, and people lose confidence, and then they start to freak out a little bit. And so what you can see here is there's been a little bit of a sell-off today, and then it seems to be picking up a little bit. Now, there's still news to come out, which leads me to, should you be taking profits? And this is should you be taking profits at all? If you think it's going to go to $1, I personally own Dogecoin, and I'm holding for a pretty long amount of time. Why am I holding? Because I think it is going to go up towards $1. And heck, I don't even care what happens for 10 years. That's just me. I only invest money that I can stand to lose. For me, it's more like speculating, which it is. It's speculating and for a long-term investment. But I also will recoup the money that I invested when it jumps up. When something goes up 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times, it's probably maybe a good move to recoup your original investment, and then you don't mind the rest of it, and you just let it ride. That's what I'm doing, okay? So should you take profits? That's up to you. Will people get mad at you? I don't know, but I think it's smart that you don't lose a bunch of money, and you can get your money back, and then it still doesn't hurt, and it's actually better for the long-term prospects of Dogecoin or anything investment, where it doesn't have as much as a bubble if people are doing smart trading on it. So, what are the whales doing? Let's go ahead and take, and I have a little thing here I want to pull up. What are the whales doing? And what we can see here is I want to get this on the screen all the way over to make sure we have it on here. So, the whales, have been some really big transactions that have occurred today. I just did the 420 here, and this is just a couple of them. There have been some very large transactions, and now I am not sure just quite yet because I haven't been able to dwell on this because it's still Dogeday right now, whether or not these are transactions that are happening across platforms. It could just be people prepping for like, you know, your Weebles and your Robinhoods, prepping for having a lot of transactions, and they need enough to cover those transactions. I don't know for sure, but if you look here, you can see there's been some large volume, and it was sell volume. And this just happened. So let's go into detail here. I'm not going to take too long on this. I want to get you in and out of here in just a couple of minutes. So please check this out. So right here, there was somebody that sold a ton, and I don't know why they did, but it recouped its cost just a couple minutes later, and I don't know if that's the rest of the market fighting back for a price floor. And I do think that this is going to go up today. I really do. But how much is really just a matter. Is it going to go up Is it going to go up 1 cent or 2 cents? I'll give you that in just a second, because it's going to depend on the whales. Typically right now have been actually selling. So that's kind of a warning, right? That's more of my warning is whales have been selling and dropping a little bit. As you can see, look at this. So there's been some transactions that dropped. Even right before midnight, I saw a couple of them that went, and people were like, I'm out. At least they sold some of theirs, and they might have just been collecting profits. So what does that mean for you as the retail investor? If you're watching this, you're kind of waiting on a tweet from Elon Musk or Slim Jim, and there's actually been a bunch of news on that. Newegg, this came out yesterday though, and last night when we were in the live stream, Newegg is accepting money through BitPay, Dogecoin through BitPay. So you can buy a computer or whatever it is with Dogecoin now, which is awesome. It's really good for the long-term prospects. The news probably helped lift up the price a little bit last night because it did hit around 41 cents for a little bit, if I remember correctly. Now, Slim Jim, like as the time of this is coming out, it's probably announcing whatever it is they're announcing. I just made the video right now, so I'm not even sure what they're announcing, and it hasn't showed up on here. So let's just go ahead and refresh and see if they showed up their little. They've been kind of announcing something coming up and going to the moon, DOGEX. We don't know what it is. Maybe it's a product. It's a meat stick. Who knows? And then Elon Musk has been dead silent. So is everybody waiting for Elon Musk? There have been reports of other Dogecoin folks on shows kind of like Elon Musk tweet coming, Elon Musk tweet coming. If the Elon Musk tweet does not come, I think this price continues to go down a little bit. So you got to be careful about that. If the tweet does come, how much is it going to affect everything? Let me tell you what my price prediction is right now. My price prediction is if there is an Elon Musk tweet and if there are other companies that come out today over the next couple hours, I think you're going to see this price consolidate and then it's going to go up. I think it's going to hit towards 50 cents. I was saying 69 cents, but the fact that there hasn't been a lot of news going on, but right now you can see where it's fighting back right now. I think that the retail people are waiting to see a signal if you're waiting to see a signal. So I think we can probably get towards 50 cents to 69 cents, and that's what I'm hoping for. My long-term prediction, price prediction for Dogecoin is very bullish. I don't think this is the end of the road. I don't think it's the end of the road, and people are worried like, oh, I made $70,000, and they're worried about losing the $70,000. Well, if you trim just a little bit, you don't have to worry about losing $70,000 because you got your initial investment back and the rest was just speculative fun, right? So don't lose your money, all right? I think this is going to go up, and you can see me on the live stream. Make sure to like and subscribe if you like getting this information and actual straight talk information and not just all hype, because I want you to be careful out there and I want you to make money because I want to make money and I like Dogecoin. I own Dogecoin, and this is not financial advice, but for entertainment purposes. But man, this is what I'm doing, and I hope the price goes up, and I hope you have fun out there, and I hope you make a bunch of money. Like and subscribe and check out the live stream so you get notifications on that, and we'll see you later. Take care. Bye.